Good morning. As you can see, it's 8 o'clock, but it's 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm at the Preferred RV resort, I guess it is, in Pahrump, Nevada. And I'm doing my first load of laundry in their laundry room. I haven't gone to a coin-operated machine place in laundromat in quite some time. Of course, this is much nicer than a laundromat, and it's much cheaper too. So let me show you. Check it out. Looky there. That one's mine. It's going. But look how neat they are. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Anyway, so they have magazines in here for you to read. Look at the old basket too. It's really neat, just like in the old days. Very clean, and it's only $1.25 to do laundry, and $1 for the dryer. And you have Wi-Fi while you're here, so you can sit, and they have chairs and a little desk, as you can see here. And you can sit here and do your work, read a magazine, bring a book, get online, do what I'm doing. And it's just a lot of fun. And I found this book, I've got to tell you. I took pictures of almost every page because it was so funny. I mean, it's laugh out loud funny. And some of you might be familiar with him. I don't know. His name is, let me look. It says the Snook book, and it's Jim Snook, I guess is his name. And it was the first one that I pulled over. It was like an oversized book. Oh my gosh! And it shows him as, I'm going to turn this and let you see what he traveled in, because I actually had one like that. Okay, here it is. Can you see it? Check that out. I had one like that. Me and at the time my partner and my 2 kids traveled in that. Anyway, his name is Jim Snook, as you can see here. And I was just going through it, and I'll give you a kind of a quick clip of some of the things that he was spot on. These are all things, if I haven't done myself, I've witnessed. Being a park host, especially up there by Yosemite and everything, and it was part of my job to be in the hospitality house and talk to the people after they got set up and everything. But it was all windows, and we had a porch outside, so I'd go outside and watch the people come in. Oh my. Some people would really fuss and fight. Some people had pretty good coordination where they, one's doing this way and the other's, and they're coordinating and doing it okay. But on the most part, it was kind of challenging to watch and not laugh. But anyway, my experience here at the Preferred RV is doing really well. I like it. I'm staying with my friends, Marilyn and Kenny. And she's getting ready to have surgery on the 6th, and I'm going to drive her to Las Vegas in her little car. She's got a little Kia, and our first trip in it was like, I'm not positive, but like 6 years ago when she first got it. I think it was 3 months old, and she got me, and we went to Los Algodones, Mexico in her car. We just drove right over. It was her first time there. And I'd been going there for, at that time, probably 20-something years. That's where I got my teeth, and I got my glasses. I went over there and had that done. And so I'm familiar with this little car. So I'll be driving either her back the day of the surgery. They might release her, or we'll see what happens. Or she might stay a little bit of time and do a little bit of rehab, not sure. Either way, I'll be driving back. So it's been really nice here, and it's been a change. Like right now I'm looking out the window, and there are snow-capped mountains, and you can see I'm in, a little thing with a hoodie. Yeah, it's kind of cold. I double layer it. but that's me. Marilyn walks around without a jacket. She has no problem with it, and everyone's different. But people here are kind and very friendly. It's just like a friendly little village. It's just really neat, and being a guest, I don't get into all the politics. I just, you know, I'm just here having fun. And so I wanted to just let you know what's going on the first leg of my trip. Oh, I do want to address something really quick that I've become aware of through messages that I'm getting. When I gave away my motorhome, I knew that I had a plan B, and that was to, go across country in a tent. At first that wasn't my intent. Get the thing, but I put so much money into that thing, and I mean, it still wasn't working to the point where I felt safe boondocking out in the desert, and safe knowing that I could turn it back on in the morning and it would start, because I was having a horrific time with that. And after, between spending $3,000, I think, mechanically for it, I had to pull the plug on it. And it's a long story how I got hooked up with this gentleman, Tommy, but he was so kind and was really trying to help me get back on the road and get it going for me. And I just told him, you know what, I've been, putting it out in the universe. I don't feel good about going out in this RV. You need a place. He was living in his truck, staying in his truck, and working on a farm. And I think he said he was 2 or 3 years sober. He was picking up his coin, I'm not sure. And he was a vet, as far as I understood, and a Vietnam vet, and was trying to turn his life around and do good. And so he had a little time of being able to reflect and change his life, and he could start it and he could fix it, because it started leaking again even after 3 different times of Flex Seal. I just wasn't getting it in the right place, and then there was someone else that did it again. All I was doing was fixing, and and it's just not what I wanted my journey to be about. I wanted it to be about helping people and going from town to town and doing what I'm doing. So anyway, that was a big distraction and a worry, and I didn't want to start out my Make America Smile Again tour with all this hanging over my head. So I gave it to him, and gave him the keys, and he drove it. He found a place on a farm that he's working on, and now he's got a place to cook, just actually stand up and start his life again, and it was a small gesture. I know everyone thinks I was kind of crazy because I've been working towards this all this time, but I actually feel better not having all that. I've got everything in the car that I need. I'm anxious to put up my camp for the first time. And like I was telling people, you're going to be amazed how much stuff I got in that car. And I brought way too many clothes, because I was like crunch time. I had to get everything out of my room that I'd been in for 2.5, almost 3 years. I had been hosting at an Airbnb in Paso Robles. So I kind of got dug in there like a little bug in a rug, and I kept adding, and oh my goodness, I had too much stuff. And apparently I've brought too much stuff. So what I'm doing during this time that I'm here in Pahrump is I'm going through my clothes and going through everything to absolutely make sure that's what I need to bring. So anyway, just wanted to update everybody, let you know what was going on, and that I'm okay. Without the RV, I'm actually staying in a friend's RV and enjoying it very much. And then from there, I go to the Women's Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. I've already connected with the people that I'm going to be camping with. So there's going to be a whole group of us camping. I'm not camping like out in the woods or out in the desert all by myself and just putting myself out there in vulnerability land. I've been on the road too long for that. It doesn't mean I know everything, but at least I keep myself as safe as you can be. Under whatever circumstances you have, whether you have an RV, whether you don't. Some people are out in tent trailers There are going to be a lot of people, as I understand, in their cars and in tents. So I'm not an unusual thing. And let me tell you, it's glam camping because I've got a cot, I've got feather downs, and I mean, I've got everything that I will need. So everything's going good. So don't worry. There were people that were sending me, "Are you okay? Are you going to be okay? Or, are you homeless?" No, this is all part of the journey, And I'm sorry for those that feel that that's their only alternative. But you can turn it into a positive too while you're waiting for your permanent place to be. Just get out there and, it's the old cliche thing. Make lemonade out of lemons. It's there's a lot of really cool people on the road, and a lot of kind people, not to be taken advantage of, but there are a lot of kind people that you can get a little help from, if not any other way than support you emotionally and give you a hug and say everything's going to be all right. Anyway, I made it a little bit longer than I wanted, but I just wanted everyone to know I'm doing okay. I'm having a great time. I won some money at the casinos, so that helped me to be able to pay my registration for my car for another year and stuff like that. And I've had some of my mail switched over here to Pahrump, so I can currently get my mail, and you can PM me, some of you, or whoever wants to get a hold of me or send me an mail or anything. Just let me know and I'll give you my address. So happy trails to everybody, and be safe out there, okay? Bye-bye.